So reading in high school for me was pretty crucial to how I saw myself and what I wanted to do with my time at North Andover High School. I took a lot of classes that were very reading intensive, and I was also encouraged by many professors and teachers to keep reading as an active part of my life, both in and outside of the classroom. Really highlight or annotate anything in like grade school because I wasn't taught that way. It was just like you read the book or the story in its full entirety or through a chapter or two and come in with notes. I would write notes on the side and like write quotations. Once I discovered that it was okay to write on the book and like truly make this copy of the book your own, not when it's the school's books obviously, but when you go to Barnes & Noble and buy your own copy, it's a sense of ownership that applies to it where like, yeah, you're tackling this text, you are truly interpreting it, so there's that to it. But now I can't even pick up a newspaper or magazine article without printing it out and highlighting something in it, because how it can be advantageous for you going forward is you probably, if you're going to be reading often, you're going to deal with a lot of white paper and black text. So what you want to make stand out so you'll remember it, even if you just want to pick something back up and look at, oh, what were the things that meant the most to me or changed my perspective in some way, you're going to have those highlighted parts. I would even use colored pencils and just like color on the page, because that's just another way to kind of make your own, make this book your own in a way. You can write, you can draw, you can kind of do whatever you want to do to this book. The key is when you annotate, like you're adding your own train of thought to what's already there on the page. You're really engaging with the text when you're highlighting and annotating, so I would recommend it. And it's useful as well when you're writing essays because you can just go back to the text and see what you thought was important, and then you can outline your essay very easily from that point. My favorite book now and in high school is On the Road by Jack Kerouac. It was assigned to me my sophomore summer before going into junior year, and I had never read a book like it before. The way it was written was very stream of consciousness. It seemed like the author just kind of was going on the run through this whole crazy adventure. He traveled from Lowell to Colorado to California, up the coast, and then down to Mexico until he ended up back where he came from in Lowell, Massachusetts. When that adventure was over, he took 3 weeks of his time and had a typewriter and just wrote straight text, no indents, no paragraphs, nothing, no chapter breaks. And in 3 weeks, he had this novel. So the whole story and the process of it is amazing, and it's always inspired me to live my life in a way that I can tell a story about it afterwards.